Today, I'm going to talk about Leonardo.ai. And I have to say, this was probably my first love of the AI tools. Really, because it was the first time that I believed that we could create an image that was actually amazing. And very early on, they had a style where they created some really amazing portraits, kind of cyborgy. Then it was anime. They created loads of these models that really looked amazing. So I fell in love with the product. I used it loads. But I have to admit, I haven't used it much recently. So it's going to be very exciting for me to go back now. They've had some massive upgrades. They've been bought by Canva as well. And you can see why. It really is the artist's AI image generator. Um, and I must admit, I'm getting excited about using it again. So let's have a look at Leonardo.ai and create some amazing images. Let's do that now. So I was lucky enough to go to Canva in London last week, and I really couldn't believe how good it was actually. I knew it was good, but I must admit I've been using other products, but I'm very tempted to come back because it really does look pretty amazing. Apart from that image there, and I have put it on the setting where it's not going to show you anything, hopefully rude. Anyway, maybe I'll blur it out. Let's go through it. Again, this is not a in-depth, clever review. This is a walkthrough so you can have a look, see what you think yourself, and see if you're going to use it. I love it. It has always been one of my favorites. It's just cool. So let's have a look. So you've got teams in here, you've got canvases where you can do live stuff, you've got style reference, consistent characters, content reference. You can take a car, a shoe, and make it different. And this new upscaler, which I haven't tried yet, is supposed to be amazing. I've got the free version here. If I have to upgrade to show you the stuff, I will, but let's just go through it. So this is our main screen. Let's go down the left-hand side here. So we've got real-time canvas. Let's just work our way through these. So real-time canvas is very similar to Cree, if you know Cree, where you type something in. So cyborg in New York. Okay, and then what you can do is you can use this to change. So now it's done that because it's dark. So now we're going to use a smaller brush, and then we're just going to do, so we do, yeah, and arms like that, legs, see what that does. Let's call that as the neck. Let's put in a long shot. Okay, body shot. There we go. Okay, that's what that does. Then you can change into different stuff. Okay, not very good there, but definitely cool if you're going to start ideas and stuff like that. Okay, don't go off the beaten track. So that is we get to real-time canvas. We're back here now and it's changed. Go back to that. Let's go through the list, the other ones first, and we'll come back to image creation because that's the real main stuff. And motion is the video. Time generation is similar, but you don't have the draw thing. So cyborg in London. Okay, and you can put sliders here to make it one or the other. Kids illustration, tune. Okay, more kind of illustration. And I think Leonardo was always kind of more a artist's kind of tool rather than somebody who's just going to whack it in for a photograph. Okay, that's that. I do like the colouring book ones are really good. And then you've got all these again where you can change the different styles and then the seed. Okay, that is real-time generation. Canvas editor, going to lose me here, but basically you can upload an image. So let's take, does it have to be me? Yeah, take me. Then what you can do is, I don't know, let's do that. A wild blonde hair, generate. Okay, take that image and then create, as you can see, some lovely wild blonde hair. There we go. And you've got a number of images over here and stuff like that, but we're not going to go into that. I just want to show you the general stuff. And obviously you can delete it, sketch over the top, text, etc., and download it. Let's go back to the other one. Canvas editor, universal upscaler. So let's take me again. And then we're ultra is paid. So I haven't got paid, but just to give you an idea of what it does. Upscale. Remember rightly, it was really quick. So that's going to go off and do its stuff. That's going to upscale. That's quite high res anyway. What's it? 128.280. Let's go away and upscale that. Here we go. Yeah, so it's pretty quick. So yeah, yeah, you can see this is not the ultra. I'm sure the ultra is much better than that, but that's kind of bizarre, isn't it? Okay, and we've got fine-tuned models. This is completely in depth. So let's go through these a little bit, because this is something you may really get into. So models are trained lots of images on the same kind of thing, so it knows how to draw things. These are trained, and as you see, SDXL is another. It's not Leonardo. Phoenix is like the one at the moment. Anime, lighting. Let's have a look at this one. That's animated. So's that. Yeah. Some of these are animated, but yeah, you can have a little check through that and see what you think. Which one? Dream Shaper, I think I remember, which was like the one that they were using, which was really cool. But these are all other. Leonardo Diffusion, I think, was that the original where they were producing these amazing, these kind of images. But yeah, look, there may be something that go, okay, character portraits. I know a lot of, I was speaking to someone last week who creates game cards, and I'm sure with something like this, you can certainly start with a model and then work from there. Isometric sci-fi building, for an example, for games. Look at that. Yeah, we'll through that screen as well in a second. Okay, but models is really important. There's so much to go through. I'm not going to go through everything, but just think of it like a cheat mode, like, oh, kind of want to create magic items. You've got there, magic item. Okay, I'm going to that and then going to start creating that, or I'm going to create assets for games. Be a great way to start. Cute animal characters. There's loads there to have a go. Then you've got community models. So it goes on, trained, superb at doing one thing, which is really, really helpful. Then you've got your own models. I did do one all the way back then. That's probably a year and a bit old. And then favorite models is the one that you basically tick, like very powerful. Data sets, this is the stuff that when you start training stuff, it goes in here. A data set is the images that you've trained it on. So I think it was 30 images, 15 images I trained that one on. Texture generation is definitely newer. This wasn't here last time I looked. So I guess you can upload an object and then you're going to get a 3D texture generation from that, which again sounds very gamey as well. Then you've got the pay plans, API access. I know a lot of companies and a lot of people using their API because it's not expensive and it's very powerful. Not every image generator journey have got an API without using another company. So it's amazing to have that. So let's go back to the crux of the matter and go into the images. I create images for ages. These are all, I was doing animations on these, but this is something I just create for a video today. And you can see they are pretty nice. And this is just the first go. This is not very high quality, and you can obviously upscale it. But let's take you through creating an image and how amazing it is now. And they've got, if you look at the top here, I'm pointing at here, but on the legacy mode at the top, and go back to what it was before. That's what I remember. So I'm going to go through this, the new one. I think now we've explained a little bit about the models, you have an idea of the kind of thing that you can do. These are all sort of as well, so you can do that kind of thing. Once I show you when you go into the actual image, then you can just take that image and then use what's within there, the prompt, the image, the model, the person. A lot of time I go to the person that created all these images, because if you get one person that creates lots of images that you like, then you can see what they're doing. So that's another way of getting to what you want. Stock photography, you know there. Okay, an image. So we pick our preset first of all. I'm going to pick Phoenix. It's supposed to be the best one. This is superb. Prompt enhance. Now, when it says prompt enhance, wow, it's like words sometimes. So I'll just leave that on automatic. Style preset. So we've got all these styles. Let's do cinematic. It's always cinematic that I do. Contrast, let's do medium. And we've got the generation mode. As I say, this is the free version, but you've got fast, quality, and ultra, depending on how much you pay. Then aspect ratio, there's a standard. That's 2:3 is not really standard. I'd say 16:9. Oh, that's quite nicely done as well. This is definitely different. 16:9. There we go. Let's do that way. So 1472 by 832. That's fine. That'll do most things. Bring that down. Number of images. Private mode. So private mode is obviously you can't. Well, not obviously, but private mode means that only you can see it. And then we've got advanced settings. Photo real. Paid. Negative prompt, which is really handy. And I think last time, if I remember, you can set it up so you've got a, yeah, so just click the button there. This is really cool as well. We'll go back to that, but transparent background tiling. So if you had a pattern on a suitcase, you could tile it and then put it on a product. Fixed seed. The seed is the numeric number that the computer used to say, okay, we put all these parameters together. This is the number that I use all those for. So basically, if you use a seed, it will give you the same image again or similar. I can put that in there. Okay, look something in the actual box. Shall we? Yeah, I'm going to upload an image to give it a reference there. So let's put something a bit different. So a boy in a dystopian future with text with the red spray and word res on his t-shirt. This is for a video that I'm doing. Keep calling it short. That's what I called it last time. Didn't know what it was. Okay, the word res. Okay, go. Now you can push this button. It goes too far and goes a bit crazy, but most of the time what it's going to do is improve your prompts. I'll go back over that because it was a bit quick. But so we've got describe with AI, upload an image and generate its description. That's very handy. Edit with AI, use AI to make a quick changes to your prompt. Very cool. Improve prompt, which I've just done, and then generate a random prompt with AI. So it'll just create any old rubbish. Right. A rebellious boy wears a t-shirt adorned with his piercing gaze and defiant look at that. I could spend a half an hour trying to get something that's good. The image perhaps is a striking digital artwork of a gritty photograph. Okay, so I might not want that, but I'm going to leave it and just let it do its stuff. The colours and composition evoke a sense of rebellious energy and youthful. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Let's push the button. What do I like? I like speed. It's quick. Do love. I was talking about Adobe last week. I do love the menu on the left. That's your right. On the left, I love the menu on the left. I don't know why it's just more natural rather than the top or the bottom. Don't mind that at the top there. I don't mind it at the bottom, but that menu on the left is really natural for me. Might be different for you. Yeah, I like it. I love Leonardo. It's always for me. It's always there's two sides can feel like very computer generated and very photographic, and it's always on the side of computer generated. That's what I feel. I'm sure the photo realistic will take that, and that image there is much more down that road, but they're great. Okay, let's try it with got photo as portrait. Yeah, try portrait. Okay, prompt, everything the same. I'm running out of credits anyway. Very tempted to sign up again. It is especially tailorable. I do feel some of the other tools now are getting a little bit, they've left them for too long. Not saying which ones, but they kind of have gone to the next stage. Okay, different. There we go. Okay, that is Leonardo. I'm sure we can go back and show you some of the images that it's creating. There are some very, I haven't shown you the photographic and you think that it's not as good as other products, won't mention them, but as you can see, there are certainly enough in there. It always feels like there's been games with this. So there's the menu, the top bar. Now let's just show you how you can find something to copy from. Should we say copy? Yeah. If you're hungry, sorry if you're a vegan. That feels very much like a magic prompt that they've created. So this is how you find the images. We just go through the images like that. But what this gives you is a massive amount of information on each image. So first you can see the prompts really easily. At the top you've got the person, and then you've got the prompt. You can just click copy. You can make an image out of it, make a video out of it. You can create another image from it. You can remix it. It tells you the resolution. It tells you when the seed, as I said, that's really cool to have that if you want that. Was made with, so the model, the preset, and everything else. You can use that model to generate something yourself as well. I love this because it's really easy to just click and then start another branch off to do this. You can upscale that image, and it's not going to show that one. Let me find another one. Just trying to find, okay, see this bar. So this is some product. It will show you the original as well. Okay, that's the original and that's the upscale. You can't really see it because it's just upscale and it's a small image. Let's see if we go to the original. No, it's pretty clean, isn't it? But there you go. So that is an excellent image. Okay, the writing's wrong, that's fine. But as a designer, you could easily go in there and get going on that. The hardest part is doing the perfect arrangement of your product. Okay, so that's it. So I've shown you the menus, I've shown you generally the models, I've shown you generally how to go and copy model from other people. Images are built upon other images, so I don't like to just copy someone's work and say use it myself, but you could. There's no copyright on any of this stuff, but I usually just regenerate and start again because I feel like I should. Okay, that was pretty much it. It is really a little blast through. Amazing. It's got to be said that amazing Leonardo.ai. Love it. Always loved it. And yeah, could be for you. I feel if you're a games designer, you probably know this already. If you're looking at creating these kind of images for products, children's products, cartoon-like products, I would say that is definitely a lot easier than other products to create that kind of line of stuff. But as we've experienced many people going through many products, it's down to you, your choice, how you work, and what you're creating. And each product has a different benefit. And good to try them out. You know, free credits there, just like I did, and see if it's for you. If not, no problem. There's lots more. But that is that for Leonardo.ai. So it leaves me to say share and like. And thank you very much for watching. And I would love to see you on the next video. Thanks very much.